Greetings, Rainbow Warriors. How are you? Today we are bringing the ancestral wisdom, the ancestral roots, the medicine of the roots of the tree of life that grows higher than the soul can grow or mind can hide. And this is the secret that's keeping the stars apart. That's E. Cummings. So the medicine of honoring our ancestors I remember when I didn't know what that meant on my spiritual path, where I heard people who were attuned to the wisdom of their ancestors and calling in their ancestors as a spirit, and I didn't actually have a visceral experience of it because, to be honest, it's a maturity that happens as we're awakening. I don't think that we live in this world really with that connection. Now, in Asian culture, that is something that they have constantly. They're always creating altars and revering the spirit of their ancestors and everyone who came before. It's so deeply powerful once you're rooted in that wisdom and once you're rooted in it, but it's also, it can be scary, it can be intense. And lineage healing for me was something that kind of manifested, that happened to me, through me. Like I said, it's an initiation, a maturity, an awakening that happens, and then you realize that you're doing it. Now here's the catch, here's the rub of that. You realize that you're doing it sometimes through not like pleasant avenues, like you are facing the shadows and the ancestors of the ancestors of your past and the traumas. You're transmuting things that are in your own psyche in this moment because they have been handed down from generation to generation to generation. And we know that with thousands of years of being in a patriarchal consciousness, of being in wars, of being in famine, of being in the psyche of separation on this earth, which we are here to bring a new paradigm of consciousness of, which is why you and I, if you're watching this video, you and I have signed up to not only empower ourselves and bring a new paradigm, but really bring healing to lineages that are beyond this moment in time. In fact, they're two in the same. You actually cannot have empowered beings and empowered teachers and you can't have a new paradigm of consciousness here without repairing the old. And the good thing about allowing yourself to face the shadows of the past, if you will, to reclaim the medicine, or to face the wounds and then reclaim the gifts of our lineage. They go hand in hand. It can also be past life as well. And so what I see is that we are given tests, we are given situations in our life, in our own spiritual journey, that allow us to face the shadow and then therefore embrace the gift, the wisdom, the medicine. And then we become a steward, a leader. We become integrated in the pieces that were harmful, that we have been passed down, like oppression, poverty consciousness, racism, all of these beliefs that may be our instinctive animal impulse to react into. But instead of that, or even the suffering of being cast out of our society, or like a diaspora or a genocide or a war, all of these cultural things that happen to our ancestors, once we are really in deep reverence and prayer, we are bringing compassion and empathy into all of the pains of the past. That is the gateway through that we can then honor everything that's happened and honor our ancestors, and then grok, like draw down their wisdom, their gifts, their medicine, so that we can create new and then reshape. We reshape the trauma and the memory of the past. We bring healing to it, and then we create a culture and a society in this present world that is new, that is different, that is understanding the challenges of those times, and then allowing ourselves to make a new world, to choose differently. It's important medicine. And so may you be connected to the wisdom of the trees. May you be connected to the wisdom of your ancestors. If you have questions on this, leave them in the comments below wherever you're seeing this video. It is such a gift and an honor to do this sacred work. I would love to answer your questions about this in specific and to be in conversation with you. This is so important to me. Aho, namaste. And so it is. May you be on this journey of the spiritual path. It is not light work, and you were made for it. You were made for it beyond all things. Until we meet again, aho. Shakina,